Hey everyone, I told you I'd do another video. It only took 2 weeks. I'm getting texted. So I really don't want to do this right now. Like, I'm in public, I'm in front of a Walmart. It might be hard to see or hear with all the background noise. I apologize, but I realized something yesterday. So I wanted to start making videos again, but then I also kind of didn't want to because my anxiety's been high. Been battling depression, a bunch of other shit that I really don't want to bring up because it's kind of personal, no offense, but I did want to start doing videos, and I realized yesterday that even though I kind of don't want to because of just how I've been feeling, like, that's when you have to do it. Like, that's when you really need to do it, like, because if you don't, then, like, if you just wait for, everything to feel good and feel right, then you're not gonna really make much progress over social anxiety. I know I haven't. Like, the times in my life that that I really haven't grown were the times when I was like, I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling good enough to challenge myself, to try to talk to people or get out of my comfort zone. And the times that I have grown were the times when I did not feel like I wanted to challenge myself and to take a step forward and working to overcome social anxiety. But I actually did decide to do it, even though I wasn't feeling up to doing it. So making phone calls, talking on the phone in general, used to be something I really struggled with. When I remember a few years ago when I started doing CBT and working to overcome social anxiety, I had to start talking on the phone, especially it was required for one of my jobs. It wasn't a call center job or anything. I only had to talk on the phone for like a couple hours. We had to do some research like every Friday, so we'd have to call out to hospitals and facilities and stuff. But that's when I decided to start doing it, to start changing my thinking, and to start taking action and taking steps to overcome social anxiety. Just start making calls and start talking to people on the phone. And now I've worked on it so much, I'm a lot more comfortable with it. I can pick up the phone and just not even think about it. Like, I don't feel really anxious or afraid or worried about what the person on the other end of the phone is going to think of me. I just do it. So I've definitely made progress in that area. But my point is, there were times when I was, working at that job when I first started making phone calls, and I really didn't want to. I felt horrible. I felt horribly anxious. I felt afraid. I felt like, what's the point? The other person, is just going to laugh at me or just, think badly of me or judge me or something. But now it's kind of almost funny to think about that, because I just don't feel that way anymore. Like, sometimes my phone conversations can be awkward, but I mean, that stands to reason because, I used to be really anxious about talking on the phone. So anyway, now I'm traveling. I walk into the Walmart parking lot, and I just kind of wanted to talk because I didn't feel like I didn't feel like recording a video in public, but I figured, again, that's where I need to do it, is when I don't feel like it, and that's how I grow. And I'm feeling okay right now. I'm not feeling terribly self-conscious about the other people that might be watching or wondering what I'm doing. In fact, it probably looks like I'm watching a video on my phone. This person's waiting for me to walk forward. They're trying to get a parking spot. Anyway, so I might approach somebody, a stranger, and talk to them in this video. I don't know. It just depends. I don't want to push myself. One thing you really don't want to do is push yourself too hard. You want to take a step forward in, that will challenge your anxiety, but you don't want to overdo it. If you try to do something that would cause you a lot of anxiety or something that's extreme, it can make you it can kind of reinforce that anxiety. You know, it can make you feel like, oh, see, I was right. Like, this is just too scary and I'm too anxious to do this. So you want to, like, you know, it's like baby steps. You want to take a step forward. You want to, you know, do something to overcome social anxiety. You know, you want to take your first step, your first few steps, you know, baby steps. You want to move forward, but you don't want to overdo it too. So, anyway, I'm sorry if it's really bright out here. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, so you can't really see me, plus my hands like shaking and stuff. So, but overall, I'm feeling okay now. I just walked by a lady with her kids. She was putting her groceries in the truck, and I didn't feel terribly self-conscious, even though I'm like basically talking to myself here, even though I'm talking to you guys. But let me see. There was a guy over here that was in all red, and I thought about approaching him and just talking to him, like asking him if he liked the character Deadpool because he's wearing all red. And then I could also show him my shirt, which has Deadpool on it, but I think he's gone now. Yeah, it looks like he's gone. There's a guy filling his tires with air over here, but it's not the same guy. So, all right, I think I'm gonna cut the video short. If I see someone that looks kind of easy to approach, like I said, I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to approach like a really attractive girl right now because that's way out of my comfort zone, or attract someone that looks, you know, like really unfriendly and someone that would be hard to walk up and talk to. So I think I'm just gonna end the video here, and if I do decide to talk to someone, if I see someone on the street, then I will approach them and I'll record it for you guys to see. Because one thing I want to start doing with these videos is I kind of want to put my money where my mouth is. I think that's the saying. I hope that's how the saying goes. But I want to start doing stuff and to show you guys that I'm working on overcoming social anxiety, that I'm getting out of my comfort zone, and that it, you know, my videos are not just all talk, that I'm actually doing something to move forward and make progress over social anxiety. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Until next time.